Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to another MoisTea gaming video. We have only just taken control of the army in June 1916 and are in the midst of a Verdun massacre. Last episode we attacked from Stene, and now we'll do it again from Let's get stuck in on this occasion. This map looks a little bit interesting. Just looking at the map, what is this? Is this the proper Verdun map? It must be. It's over here, you have another thing. Another one. You've got all of this. And that. What is this? They've got fortifications inside the mountain. We can't deploy our artillery really close neither. How are we going to take this? And look how close we are to the enemy here. What is that all about? Look at that. Even our heavy arty is going to struggle getting to the back. Light artillery is going to be even worse. Oh man. Looking at it, I think the strategy that we're going to have to do here is if we move down this left flank, take out some of this. If the enemy try to reinforce it, we can use some of the defenses that are already here to attack them. So these trenches are very nice in terms of firing back from anything that comes from C area. And then getting from here over to the command trench area shouldn't be too bad, as long as we have the heavy artillery, which will tickle just about up here. See where I'm going with this? If we can somehow get a artillery to attack these here, that should stop anything coming from... Oh, hang on a minute. If we can attack them here with the artillery to stop them, if we run down here right at this very edge, we can then get into these trenches quite happily. And once we're in, we should be okay. That's the theory. They can resupply from this direction, but they're going to have to keep coming over to try and take the trenches back. Which I'm hoping, once we've got this all down here, and maybe a couple of these lines, they'll keep running over and just get murdered. This side is going to be the tricky one. I'm hoping if I can take B, then the command trench, they will leave quite a lot of units at C, which I can bombard with artillery more than anything. And then we've got A we're going to have to deal with, which doesn't look too nice either. We are going to lose men doing this. I'm not going to just give up on it though. We are going to do it, but it does look like it's going to be a mess. This forest here looks interesting. We could potentially wiggle around there and get in that way. Right, here's the plan. Gonna have grenadiers in here mixed in with the elite troops. I'm going to try, and this is an experiment on a very dangerous map. It may shoot me in the face, but it may just pay off. I'm going to have these grenadiers not go in the trenches, but run along the trenches up to a point, because they do not need to stop to shoot. As long as they're running, they can throw the grenades. So we can have the men throwing them in while we send the elite German infantries into the trench themselves. We're going to have to see how this plays out. So we're going to have to bombard them a bit first. Also took another risky move, having the arty as far forward as physically possible. If the enemy were to attack, they would probably get destroyed. Done the same over here. It is absolutely necessary though, simply because we're so stretched on range. I've not even bothered with the light artillery simply because there is not enough range on it. I will be pausing this one a little bit more often as it's going to be more challenging. Let's get the balloon up in the sky. Little man wobbling around. They don't appear to be too heavily defending this section. But that, look at that. Machine gun pillbox. That looks nasty. Some light artillery all the way down here. Few more troops over this end, which we can live with as long as they stay there. At least half of their army is over here. Definitely fewer units this side, so I made the right call in wanting to assault this one. I'm wondering if the grenadiers can blow these up, but that's probably going to be a bit of a mess. I'm going to have to see if the heavy artillery at least suppresses it. Artillery on the way. 3 or 2 on the balloon. That does not get hurt by heavy artillery. That is concerning. At least remove some of the units. Sending more in from this direction. That's not ideal. The balloon is dead. They're now bombarding me with something. They're having a gander. Don't be doing that now, will you? I want to know if the bombers can take out this machine gun pillbox. But is it worth 90? I'm going to have to do it just to see. We can reload the artillery while we wait. They're still having a gander. Hopefully these units will murder them before they get there. I need to switch them around really quick. Make sure the men with rifles actually shoot them. Plane is doing things I don't want it to. Gonna have to go for it. Need to be careful which units I choose to send over. That artillery barrage is about to end. They may get shot, but they might get there in time. They're going to send their grenades over. The machine gun is tickling us. Let's send an artillery barrage over to it. Oh no, look at this. That isn't good. Let's send another barrage down this way. Doesn't do too much. They're still fanning around. The bomber doesn't want to do anything that I wanted it to do. The MG is done. We're in. Let's send these two to deal with those. Still going. These elites will take care of those men. We can have these grenadiers. Get in the trench, lads, please. In the trench. And to hopefully take this area. They're going to fight each other now. Oh no, what are you doing? You don't need to get out the trench. Damn it. Oh, I hate it when they do silly things at times, just like that. Take care of that, please. It's murdering everybody. They do get frustrating at times. Come on. There we go. I'm not too sure if they can deal with it. No. Might literally just have to avoid them. We could potentially do that, you know. Avoid it till the very end. Damn it. Sending them around a little bit more. They keep hitting me here. It's not ideal. That thing is still hurting us. Need to know if we could destroy them, really. What's going on over here? Doesn't seem to be too much going on, but there will be units there. They have 17 troops stationed around here. It's nearly 2/3 of their army, so I'm definitely doing the right thing, pushing this way. B is going to be ours shortly. We just need to try and take care of this. It's being a nuisance. I wonder if we can take care of it this way. Let's just try. This could be a horrible loss. Oh, they're going to get murdered. No, they can't hurt it. They're going to get murdered now. Unfortunately, wiggling down to over here now. Sending a lot of these home. Still hitting me here. The bomber must have found some of their artillery up here to keep the men moving forward through the trench work. That's it. Still hitting us here. Gonna do it. Send them over. Off we go. Please don't murder too many of me. Definitely can't hurt them. We're just gonna have to face the artillery. Oh, would you look at that? Get a harassment plane in. No. We get a bombing. No. No, no, no. We don't need to. We don't need to. These grenadiers will do the job nicely. There we go. That's it. Come on, chaps. There we go. Keep going. Push them forward. Just keep pushing them forward. Get the troops in, and we will be good. That's it. Come on, chaps. Doing all right. For some reason they're suppressed. They just need to get murdered. They're still hitting me here. Let's capture this section. There we go. This is getting just a little bit weird. Not gonna lie. They're shooting me over here again. They can still reinforce from this section, which isn't ideal. We need to take this quickly. These units will get murdered as they approach. Again, isn't ideal, but I can't see a way of actually taking these machine guns out. Still keep trying to hit me down here. Not sure what's going on there, but they didn't do what I wanted them to do. Neither did these. They're all getting a bit stuck on each other now. They're taking that command trench at least. Not sure why they're bombing here. Shuffling units over. Oh, would you look at that? We just left one there. Sending probing investigations over. Not very nice. Need to move all these men over in one hit so they don't get murdered. Oh, here we go. This is where they start getting giddy. We need those troops over now. I'm just going to have to send them. They are getting murdered, however, which is good. We can even send some of these. Once the elites have taken over those French, we can send the Grenadiermen over here. Might even do that now, but they'll get caught up in the combat. Not necessarily want that. Some of these are getting hit. Well, it is what it is. As long as they keep running down there, we're all good. As far up down there as you can, lads, please. Still trying to send units over. Hopefully the Grenadiers will blow them up in time. Certainly do a good job. Not quite good enough on that occasion. More come in. We need to make sure they get in there quickly. Come on, chaps. Why did you leave the trench now, you absolute lemon? Honestly. We don't have any artillery cover in this direction. Got more troops coming. But we need these guys to start moving down here quickly. We're all on the move, but the enemy are also being a bit of an arse. These are going to have to go home. We need men with guns. Come on, chaps. Just move. Carefully micromanaging this battle. Not going to lie. It's proving to be a pain in the ass. All these need to move over. Come on. We have these getting murdered. We're going to get another troop over here just to help secure this. Gonna have to make sure they stay in the trench though, because you know what happens. This is nice. The enemy are reinforcing from here, and we're shooting them as they enter. They still keep sending probing attacks this way. And down here as well, apparently. Ordering the troops to wiggle around a bit. And we're going to have some flame stormtroopers in now as well soon. I'm actually going to start bombarding all of this on a regular basis now as well. We can start weakening this. They keep sending troops in that direction. They're just going to get murdered all the time. As soon as I move over here, that MG thing is going to keep murdering me though. Just need to get in the trench. Come on, chaps, what are you doing? Just shoot them. I never asked you to move. Don't quite know what is going on. It may be because they're kind of outside of the thing. Regardless, we're going to send just 2 units over and see if we can do something here. Keep sending them in. The machine gun isn't shooting me yet. We are in. They've got mortars. He's going to get murdered in a moment. Once that battle's over, we can start moving over. That's delaying us annoyingly. I wanted the grenadiers to stay in there. Never mind, they're going to die now. Keep moving forwards. There's the mortar. We need rid of that now, or that will rip us to bits. We have to keep feeding them through. That also suppresses us from firing as well. That's not great, not gonna lie. What are you doing, lads? Come on. This trench work here. Come on. These are gonna get murdered. I'm gonna swap them out. Kinda want these to get hit. No, we are technically taking it now. Gonna bring in a harassment plane for anything that decides to have a gander. We're gonna have to start bombarding these a bit more too. More artillery on the way for this lot. Lots of it. Going on over here. These are getting smashed, annoyingly. Those can get in there, that would be good. He didn't take out the... Oh god. Come on! That is a cannon one, not an MG one. That's interesting. I'll get back in that trench. They can't reinforce from here anymore, so that is good. I'll get more of these units in. At the moment, we're going to be wanting the elite units just for the time being, not the flamethrowers. They are approaching. They're just done at this point. We need that to be destroyed. Get the bomber in to take care of that. Once these come in, we'll be a lot better off. More artillery on the way. I want to start smashing them to bits now. We keep sending units over here. Get these wiggling around quite quickly if we can. And more sent over. Bombers are doing some work now. I think the other one is done. The mortar over here. It should be done. This unit has had a meltdown. Not sure what they're doing. I think that cannon one, this one here, is a bit better at taking out tanks, for example. Not necessarily units themselves. Need to get rid of this. Once these are done, we'll be good. This is an MG pillbox. Enemy are getting sneaky and sending units over this way quite readily. Gonna have to send another unit over to help take care of that. This is now needed done. Finally, you can go home because you're knackered. More artillery heading towards the enemy over here as well. Lots of it. Found some units running over the top, which we are murdering. Plenty of them are heading over here now. That's not great, not gonna lie. They are filling in the section which they are losing. I'm gonna keep them in there. Make sure that stays strong. They keep probing this direction as well. Good job, we have these defending units in place. I'll be able to reinforce from here soon, which will be great. The enemy keep throwing lives over here. They're all going to get murdered. That is not nice. I don't like that. Let's destroy that with some good old RT right now. These mortars are a pain, I tell you that. Keep sending units over here and everywhere else. They're just going to get murdered. Suits me happily. Let's keep bombarding. Lots of units are now going to get blown up. As you can see, they are all slowly crumbling, getting weaker and weaker. We can reinforce from here now, which is much nicer than having to run around moving all these. That didn't quite get blown up, so it's still fully functional. I don't really want to get an airplane in for it, but I might just have to, because there will be other emplacements which I can't see. Get the bomber in. That should deal with that and other things. Quite annoying how it very effectively destroys everything in the trenches. They're going to try and retake this, but they're going to get murdered in the process. Lots of units running around over here. We can bombard again in a minute. Just need these troops to get into position, and then we can rush down and take this section here. Off they go. Artillery is on the way. There are units here which are now all going to get murdered. We do have this to contend with, which is quite annoying at best. Can't do anything about it. They do have some strong units here. Oh no, they're going to get murdered. Those 2 MGs are definitely a pain. We've got 1 troop in. That is not good. You can just go home now. That was not as successful as what I would have liked it. That is for sure. Nope. Looks like we're going to be attacking from the southern section. We can bombard these shortly. We will just hold this area. I can probably clear most of this with artillery, at least, you know, a good chunk of it. Then we'll have free reign to run in. Having... Oh, they're going to get hit. Shame. See you later, lads. Gonna let those start firing. Gonna have a plane in as well. Send these in. Hopefully they won't get too blown up before the barrage is done. We need to send some reinforcements quickly. Hopefully it'll be enough. That... Oh, that's our machine gun. Oh, that's good. I know we're going to be a bit of friendly fire. We just need to get in the trench and we are good. Thankfully, we have done just that. Keep that occupied and bombarded. We need to start taking C quickly. We're going to have to keep running around now. We can just keep that from being occupied. We can certainly use that area well. Just go in there and take that. In fact, go in there and we can run these troops in. That's a good plan. We can even keep bombarding anything that wants to come down here. That will be very good for us. They can shoot us, but it is limited as to what they can actually do. Once the men are in, we can shuffle them around. We can send these home. They're done at this point. Send men this way. There, we can start also bombarding some of these remaining stronger units. Running the men around. We've taken this area. We can even start running up here. They can still reinforce from that section. These can also come around. These are going there now. Get these in there, shuffling around. We can get a few more up here. We'll be able to shoot them pretty good. Let's just keep this wriggling. Pushing our way through. We're nearly at sea. We're going to have to wriggle all the way around here. We've not got much time left. We need to contest this quickly. We're going to have to be swift. Off they go. Good quick bombardment. We need this area quickly, lads. We need to stop that timer. Go, 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 go. I know there's a machine gun there. There's nothing I can do about it. We need to take these troops out. Keep hold of this. They can no longer reinforce. Quickly get over there. we're managing to hold it. Just about. We're going to have to send these forwards. Get these in there. Need the timer gone. Need these dead. Just need to hold it. Come on, stop getting stuck now. Come on. Just run across. You might as well at this point. Need them out of the area. You go take care of them. Yes, we've stopped the timer. We have 19 seconds. Just got to keep it like that now. Let's just keep it strong. Come on, lads. Run that way, please. They do are fanning around at times, I'll give them that. That's it. Please be that's it. Nice. We have... Looks like we've done it. What do you think of that? That was a more frisky one than usual. This is the Verdun map. I could see why people find it challenging. I've done it to a point where I tried to save as many lives as possible, but I put it very finely. I nearly didn't do that. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, come on. Yeah, yes, we've done it. Thankfully, I thought they were going to spoil the fun for us then. Another sweep in Verdun. Excellent. Make your predictions now on casualties, actually. And tell me how far off you were from the actual number. I can't quite judge this. I definitely think it's more than usual. I would say we lost 10,000. And I reckon the enemy lost maybe 18,000. Let's have a look-see. Major victory. We captured everything. What? How did we not get the great victory here? I'm not sure I understand why. If someone has any ideas, please do let me know. Casualties wise, we murdered 20,000 men again, and we lost just over 4,000. That is not bad considering. We have also more than likely depleted the Allies' financial budget, getting them exactly where I want them. I can't believe we didn't get the great victory. Is it because of the points? You can't really get better than that, really. Let me know what you think about that. Well, we've certainly hurt them. Did it take a star off? It did take a star off. Now I'm just confused. If anybody can explain what has happened, please do. Maybe it was... Maybe we took the star off because we took all of the points. However, maybe... I don't know. I have no idea. Baffling. We only have to attack that one more time. Make sure that we'll do that. We have 2 chances. They may reinforce it yet, making it a bloodbath. I kind of want planes in these regions because they are most at threat. I've been weighing up as well the cost of a supply depot too. Oh, it already has one here anyway. Compared to a air wing. Getting the supply depot costs you 700 quid. And that will give you an additional 200 supply that you can use out of the pot. If you move the line forward, that investment is then no longer valid. Another thing I've been considering is the cost of a German air wing. Those give you 100 supply in the battle. So really, if you want more supply, get more air wings instead of the second upgrade for the supply depot, and it should be a better investment. The first supply depot is always brilliant. Now, you have to get that. I've actually bought 3 air wings. One in Raphael, Lyon, and now for Peroni. All of which are at risk of being attacked. The extra supply could come in handy. And the harassment planes, they will hopefully smash them if they start running over to murder me. Gonna leave this video there as we are encroaching on the half-an-hour mark. I hope you have enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Please someone explain what happened here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in a bit.